I've sat with this a long time, and make sure that the headphones are set. Because- Okay, we're gonna do this the easy way because I ain't got time, and I'm not in the mood. I would like for you to go and look at the numbers as they exist right now on my channel, Naya B. Nolan's channel, Mommy Watataro, and that chick Spiritual Court TV, whatever channel she has. Oh, and also, I have no cut cards if she is still on the internet today. And I want you to tell me who is spiritually drifting. Look at the numbers. Look who's actually making money off of flipping cards and talking about the spirit. There's very little God in it. Hmm? Y'all can't do that? No, no, no. I'm gonna sit right here in silence while you do it. So my suggestion would be you go ahead and handle that real quick. I'm gonna do this. Um, I'm gonna do where is it? I'm gonna do that first, so you can see I'm just sitting here chilling, minding my pretty little business. Want to see my tattoo? My tattoo. Oh wait, where it go? There it go. Yeah, and now I'm gonna do this while y'all go look up that information. When I recognize in the spirit that you done figured it out, I'll come back. Okay. Now, here's some things I want you to take into consideration when you go to pull their channels. This is a government psyops program that some civilians got their dumbasses in on and got messed up by way of PPP loans and some other things. But you need to pull those channels specifically, along with a few others. I'm sure you can figure out what I'm picking up, what I'm putting down. She was talking about lollipops and gummies. She wasn't technically talking about me. She was talking about peppermint to rub. See, you can also pull the whole cards of spiritual savage. I think it's his name. You know, the one pretty much black masculine with the numbers. They got paid to play, and the way that they eat is off of you, not the actual play. That plays for a place to stay, maybe. Okay, I told you, Darrell Long got a check for $6,000. I ain't slow, I ain't stupid, and I ain't never been done. I said, study long and you study wrong. You were looking for a Janine, you just didn't know which Janine. Apparently, there's plenty of Janines in the city of Tucson, honey. I am the only one who can bring you this cannabis money. So you keep fucking around with them chicks if you want to. I put them in the same category as Regina Romero over there on Facebook. So if you don't get all of these spiritual witches and co-conspirators off the internet, I would say in the next 15 minutes, because it's 15:45 by my clock, you're gonna have to deal with the FBI, the cops, and God. I ain't concerned, not one bit. After this, I'm gonna go and wash my clothes. Like you laundered these motherfuckers' money, bitch. Mm. See me now, don't you? They sent you money through Cash App, PayPal, and whatnot. That's traceable. You know what's not traceable? Technically, the money at laundromats, barbershops, arcades, hmm? Tips. Ain't that what you get? Ain't that what you call it? When you pay, did you pay your taxes, dumbass? You do know as a business owner, you idiots have to pay your taxes and you have to show and prove that your business pays that thing. Right here. Hold on. Look. I ain't got to move. There's this little sign right over here. I don't know if you can see that, but if you pull in on that, because I can't right now, you zoom in on that little sign right there. It says mission, vision, values. You have to put that on your tax statement. See, you also have to tell them how you will be serving the community. Ask them BLM people why you think they mad at me. I went through their tax filings. It's public fucking record. Okay? It's public record. Especially when you're a nonprofit. That's why the Church of Scientology and the Gospel Rescue Mission get into so much trouble because they're not as transparent as they're supposed to be. You're allowed to make money. You are not allowed to profit financially in a nonprofit situation. In a nonprofit situation, the money that you make by way of profit goes two places: back into the business and into a separate savings account in the event that something like COVID happens and you have to stay afloat. Nonprofits get notoriously left out. We're meant to pick up the slack when things go wrong. But you've had nonprofits picking up the slack for the last 30 fucking years out here. Because y'all weird out here. Nobody want to work out here. Nobody has a job out here. Everybody want to grift out here. Everybody want to eat off my beautiful black ass. And guess what? I'm taking that shit all back. So you'll be homeless in about 15 minutes. Oh, my bad. 13. I'm not playing with you hoes. I would like for you to look at the world around you as far as the content creator is concerned. Do you see Anton Daniels living a happy life? I know you might see him on the internet with his however many subscribers, but I ask you again, how is he living? Because he sure ain't living right. And I remember saying a few years ago the exact same thing, yo. What profits a man to gain the whole wide world and lose his soul? So I don't care about none of y'all because you ain't got no soul. And you got about 12 minutes to get your ass off the internet, shut this shit down. Oh, and YouTube, bitch, if you do not get it together, because I know the government's still watching you. They got Mark and they got Elon. They got you too. See, you're a co-conspirator in a murder for hire. That's a capital charge because I died. I put it on the internet. You should go back to JP, the aspiring matriarch, and look for the thumbnail that says, Dear Patrice, what the F, WTF? The cute little girl in the pink dress. That's me. Asking Patrice, the woman who came from Phoenix, Arizona, who used to be a backup singer for Al B. Sure. Why? Not that I didn't know why, because you can see I'm talented, I'm beautiful, I'm 50, I can sing, I can dance, I can rap, I can do shit you ain't never even considered. Like break the time space continuum, bitch. I am reality in human form. I refuse to conform or bend the knee to anyone's supremacy over me. Period. Not even your God has dominion over Janine, Christie, Paxton, Perkins, Hill. You want to know why? Because I died on his battlefield and I was innocent of the charges lodged against me. Mm. That's what it is to be a true and living deity. So when you call on your God, Pete Hegseth, Donald Trump, all the rest of you cunts, this is what you get. I always thought you were minions more than flying monkeys, respectfully. And monkey see, monkey do. Go along to get along. Y'all sent him after me, talking about some type of spiritual whatever, see, and well, respectfully, I outrank everybody. Because while y'all was down here doing nothing, I was walking and talking with the creator of all things. We got into an agreement. See, I get a galaxy, and you all are left dealing with the consequences of the reality that racism, white supremacy, and religiosity have no place in the reality. I ain't never asked you for a name to be claimed, have I? You continue to box me in by way of X, Y, and Z. I say plenty of things. I'm Black Jesus. I'm Madonna. I'm this. I'm that. I am that I am. You see? I live rent free in your head, however you imagine me. You wanted a living deity walking the planet. You refused for it to be me. Okay. No worries for me. Just with 9 minutes left, do you really want to test the idea that the creator of all things isn't in alignment with me on this? Do you really want to believe that the creator of all things, the FBI and the police, haven't figured out that they need to go ahead and drag the swamp of everybody, including the spiritualist witches who practice voodoo, death, and spell sex magic over an entire population of people to force this blue beam experience to take effect on the city of Tucson and other smaller ones? Well, if you're that gutsy with 8 minutes to spare, well, I think you should be gutsy, go home. Go big or go home. You should go onto the internet right now and call me out by my name. No subliminals, bitches, because I have said your names. Go onto the internet, call me out by name, and call me under the judgment of the Most High God, creator of all things. And then let's see what happens. I gave you 15 minutes. Ask the creator to give me 15. What do you think? Hmm? No? Don't want to try that? No? You want to pull that card? You were pulling whole cards a minute ago. Flipping whole tarot. Let's go. Hold on, let's see. Oh, nope. I I can see like certain people stuff pops up. But, come on. With 7 minutes left, you know, do you want to defunct your own channel? Do you want to be arrested while you're on screen? How you gonna go about it? Let my name come out your mouth. Oh wait, are you under a gag order, perhaps? Hmm. Could it be that you're already on notice and you're confessing on screen to let your other associates know the jig is up? In which case, you've been violating your gag order, wouldn't you? Now, how long have you been doing that? How long have you been speaking subliminally across the internet about your criminal activity? Boomerang, bitch. Caught you slipping. See? I know everything. Your spiritual court came from me defining God in the sod. It's when you realize, as idiots, not people who are actually connected, that the sod exists. So the ones who knew that the sod already existed, they watched you idiots. They made use of your idiocracy and then of your idiosyncrasy. And then they blue beamed you specifically down to the ads that show on your content, the ads that you see, and the confirmation is biased, is so real. You believe you, Jesus, not the reincarnation, no. You believe that you are Jesus. Then, not now. The saddest part is you're basing it off my lived existence. Keep flipping them cards, thinking eventually you'll get to be me, steal my energy, do what I do, move like I move. What? Boo boo. Even if you do have the ability to speak telepathically, that is a gift given to you by the creator of all things. And when you abuse your divinity, what do you think happens? Abuse is abuse. Manipulating the mind, the mouth, or the sacral energy of anyone without informed consent, transparency, and due diligence of understanding. You violated their free will. With 4 minutes left, everyone, fire at will. Place for impact, bitches. God don't do it.